Hey guys, we have free online textbook. Just click the link on the description below and you can access our vocabulary list, exercises, and listen to Japanese people speaking Japanese words and sentences to help you learn Japanese fast and easily. It's free! Hi guys, welcome to Lesson 31 Grammar Explanation. Before proceeding to this video, make sure to watch the Lesson 31 vocabulary video so that you will understand the words that we will use for today's lesson. では、始めましょう。ジャンジャさん、ちょっとコーヒーでも飲みませんか？
いいですね。
ジャンジャさんは国へ帰ったら何をしますか？
そうですね。私は国へ帰ったら日本語の勉強を続けるつもりです。
そうですか。
ジェフリーさんは？
私は自分の会社を作ろうと思っています。
それはいいですね。
And these are our topics for today. Let's discuss grammar point number 1, the volitional form of verbs. So volitional verbs are verbs that expresses one's own will to do something. So the volitional form of verbs, changing the E column sound of the group 1 verbs to O sound, then adding U. So I already explained how to conjugate the verbs to their volitional form on my lecture videos, so please check it out. So to change volitional form of verbs, change the E column sound to O sound, so from kaki to kako, then add U for the group 1 verbs. And for the group 2 verbs, just remove mas and add yo. So for example, tabiyo and miyo. For group 3 verbs, the shimas will become shi plus yo, shiyo. And the verb kimas will become kuyo. So what are the uses of the volitional form of the verbs? Number 1, volitional form of the verbs are the plain style sentences as the form verb masho, just like the verb masho. So if you remember, for example, you say ikimasu, then you will say ikimasho, it means let's go. And the iko is the plain style or plain form of the verb masho, iko. Ikimasho, iko. Let's go. So example number 1, chotto yasumanai, so this is a plain style sentence from the verb yasumimasen ka, inviting someone to do something. He said, yes, yasumu. So this is from the verb yasumimasu, to take a rest. Yasumimasho, let's take a rest. Then the plain style and also the volitional form of verb is yasumu, yasumu. Example number 2, tetsudao ka. So from tetsudaimashou ka. So if you remember, tetsudaimashou ka, offering help to someone. So the plain style of masho is the volitional form, tetsudao, then adding ka, tetsudao ka. Example sentence number 3, Kasao motte ikou ka. Kasao motte ikou ka. So from motte ikimashou, the plain style is motte ikou. So this is also the volitional form of the ikimashou. Motte ikou. Motte ikou ka. Shall we take our umbrellas? So although plain style questions do not usually take the particle ka on their end, it is required with questions using the plain form of mashoka. So just like tetsudao ka and ikou ka, as in examples 2 and 3. So remember, don't use ka for the plain style questions, just like the number 1, yasumanai, just raise the intonation, yasumanai. But for the volitional form or the plain style of mashoka, you can add ka, just like number 2, tetsudao ka, and number 3, motte ikou ka. Number 2, the second use of the volitional form of the verbs is for the sentence pattern volitional form to omotteimasu. volitional form to omotte imasu. So how to use the verb volitional form to omotte imasu? So example number 4, 週末は海へ行こうと思っています。週末は海へ行こうと思っています。So conveying your own intention to do something. So this means that you are thinking about doing something. So I think I want to do this. I think I want to do something. So I'm thinking of going to the seaside at the weekend. So 行こうと思っています。Number 5, 今から銀行へ行こうと思います。So the difference between the 思っています and 思います。So the 思います means that from now or at this moment, you will be doing the action. Unlike the と思っています, this is just like a plan. So you're thinking about doing something in the near future. So 行こうと思います. I think I want to go or I'll be going to the bank. So I'll be going to the bank. 今から from now. So the volitional form と思います can only be used to convey the speaker's intention to do something. But the verb volitional form と思っています can also be used to indicate a third party's intention. So number 6, 彼は学校を作ろうと思っています。So you can use the と思っています if you want to convey someone else's intentions or plans. So he is thinking about setting up a school. 作ろうと思っています。Grammar point number 3, the verb dictionary form, the verb nai form plus つもりです。So the verb dictionary form つもりです expresses the speaker's intention to do something. So the speaker's own intention to do something. To indicate an intention not to do something, the verb nai form つもりです is usually used. So just like example number 7, 国へ帰っても even when I come back to my home country, 日本語の勉強を続けるつもりです。続ける So this is the verb dictionary form. Then つもりです I intend. So I'm decided. I plan or I'm thinking about. So the verb dictionary form つもりです compared to the verb と思っています The つもりです sounds more determined to do something. So unlike the verb と思っています just like thinking about doing something. I want to do this. But the verb つもりです I'm planning and I'm determined to do this. Verb dictionary form つもりです Number 8, 明日からはタバコを吸わないつもりです So I'm determined to stop smoking starting tomorrow. So 明日からは from tomorrow タバコを吸わない Don't smoke 吸わない So verb ないつもりです吸わないつもりです I intend not to smoke from tomorrow on. So let's compare the volitional form と思っています versus the dictionary form or the verb ない form つもりです So the volitional form と思っています expresses your intention to do something, and the dictionary form つもりです sounds more determined. So if you're already determined to do something, you are already decided. It has a date. And for example, you already decided the day or time you will do something, you can use the verb dictionary form つもりです Grammar point number 4, the verb dictionary form 予定です or the noun の予定です So the word 予定 literally means schedule. This is a way of stating something one plans to do. So if you have a plan, so for example next week you have a plan or a schedule of going to a place, you can use the dictionary form 予定です or the noun の予定です So just like in this example number 9, 7月の終わりにドイツへ出張する予定です So unlike the verb volitional form と思っています and the verb dictionary form つもりです This is not a plan but already scheduled. So 7月の終わりに at the end of July, I am scheduled or it is already scheduled that I'm going on a business trip to Germany. And example number 10, Ryoko wa 1週間ぐらいの予定です. So, Ryoko wa 1週間ぐらいの予定です. So, this is the noun no 予定です. So, 1週間 is 1 week and ぐらい is for about. For about 1 week no 予定です. The trip is scheduled to last for about a week. Grammar point number 5, mada verb te imasen. So adding mada to the verb te form imasen, this will indicate that a situation has not yet occurred, not yet, or something has not yet been done. Mada means not yet. So example number 11, ginko wa mada aite imasen. So not yet occurred, not yet open. Mada aite imasen. The bank is not open yet. Example number 12, ripoto wa mo kakimashita ka? So if you remember adding mo to the past tense of the verbs, mo means already. So already done. Mo kakimashita ka? Have you written your report yet? He said, iye. No. Mada means not yet. Then the verb te imasen. Mada kaite imasen. I'm not writing yet. Mada kaite imasen. Grammar point number 6, removing the mas of the verbs. So in this example, the kairimas, removing mas from a verb, the verb becomes a noun. So just like the kairimas, kairi. So the same form as the mas minus form can be used as a noun, as in example 13 and 14. So we say, kairi no shinkansen wa doko kara norimasu ka? So kairi. From the verb kairimas, if you remove the mas, it will become a noun. Kairi means going back. It's a noun. Going home. Kairi no shinkansen. The bullet train for going home. Wa doko kara? From where? Norimasu ka? Where do we get on the Shinkansen to go back? And example number 14, yasumi wa nanyobi desu ka? So yasumi wa, from the verb yasumimasu, means to take a rest or to take a day off. If you remove mas, it will become a noun. Yasumi, a holiday or a rest day. Wa nanyobi desu ka? What day is your day off? So some examples of the verbs, if you remove the mas, they become nouns. Like the asobimas, it will become asobi, means play. Kotaimasu, the kotai is answer. Kotaimasu means to answer, and kotai is the answer. Moshikomimasu means to apply. Moshikomi means application. It's a noun. And tanoshimimasu means to enjoy, to have fun. Tanoshimi means enjoyment. So just like the sentence, tanoshimi ni shite imasu, I'm looking forward. Tanoshimi ni shite imasu. So that's all for this lesson, guys. Make sure to visit manabutextbook.com so you can access more exercises and example sentences about today's lesson. We also included lecture videos to make it easier for you to understand the contents of our online textbook. 皆さん、今日のレッスンはいかがでしたか? I hope you learned a lot in today's lesson. If you have questions, you can leave a comment below, and also you can follow me on my Instagram account. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future lessons. Dewa, mata ne. Bye bye.